Dubai, the glittering jewel of the Middle East, a city that rose from the desert sands to become a global icon of luxury, innovation, and wealth. Towering skyscrapers, man-made islands, and some of the most extravagant properties in the world define its skyline. But beneath the shimmering facade of this modern-day wonder lies a reality few dare to discuss. The real estate boom that transformed Dubai into a paradise for investors has a dark side, a side that is hidden behind the glossy advertisements and billion-dollar developments. It all began in the early 2000s. Dubai, a small trading hub, sought to redefine itself. The government launched ambitious projects, the Palm Jumeirah, the World Islands, and the Burj Khalifa, to cement its status as a global powerhouse. Investors from around the world poured billions into the market. By 2008, Dubai's property market was worth an estimated $230 billion, with annual growth rates exceeding 20%. But as the towers rose, so did the cracks in the foundation of this seemingly perfect empire. For many, Dubai's real estate boom was an opportunity. But for thousands of migrant workers, it was a nightmare. Behind the luxury villas and five-star hotels were laborers, primarily from South Asia, who worked under grueling conditions for minimal wages. Reports surfaced of workers living in cramped, unsanitary labor camps, sometimes without proper access to food and water. The Human Rights Watch HRW report of 2006 detailed severe labor abuses, noting that many workers had their passports confiscated upon arrival, leaving them trapped in a system that offered little hope of escape. An estimated 88% of Dubai's population consists of foreign workers, many of whom endure extreme exploitation. Yet the exploitation doesn't stop there. While investors from Europe, Russia, China, and India flocked to Dubai to buy property, a different problem began to emerge: real estate speculation. Developers built at an unprecedented pace, selling off-plan properties before construction even began. Flipping properties became a common practice, driving prices even higher. But speculation is a double-edged sword, and Dubai's market was about to feel its impact. The financial crisis of 2008 shattered Dubai's illusion of invincibility. The real estate bubble burst. Property prices plummeted by as much as 60%, and projects worth billions were abandoned overnight. The city that once promised endless prosperity suddenly saw foreclosure rates skyrocket. Nakheel, the developer behind the Palm Jumeirah, faced debts exceeding $16 billion, while Dubai World, another major player, was forced to restructure $26 billion in liabilities. Entire neighborhoods were left incomplete, and investors who had put their life savings into properties watched their dreams collapse. The dark side of Dubai's real estate boom had revealed itself: an economy built on fragile foundations, overly dependent on speculation and external investment. Despite the crisis, Dubai refused to stop. The government introduced new regulations to stabilize the market, attracting foreign investors once again. And it worked, at least on the surface. But the market's recovery came with a new set of problems. A 2020 report by the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, highlighted that Dubai's real estate sector had become a haven for illicit funds. Estimates suggest that billions in dirty money from drug lords, corrupt politicians, and criminals from across the globe had been laundered through luxury apartments and high-end developments. Between 2013 and 2019 alone, over $10 billion in high-risk property transactions were linked to suspicious activities. Authorities introduced tighter regulations, but the problem persisted. Anonymous property ownership made it easy for shadowy figures to hide their wealth. Despite repeated warnings from international watchdogs, Dubai continued to be a prime destination for questionable investments. The question remained, how much of Dubai's real estate empire was built on clean money, and how much was fueled by hidden corruption? Another reality of Dubai's real estate boom is the issue of unsustainable development. The city's relentless expansion has led to concerns over environmental impact, water scarcity, and long-term sustainability. Dubai's energy consumption is among the highest in the world, with buildings accounting for nearly 80% of its electricity usage. The construction of artificial islands disrupted marine ecosystems, and the excessive reliance on desalinated water put an immense strain on resources. The city's water consumption is nearly 550 liters per capita per day, one of the highest rates globally. The towering skyscrapers and grand projects came at a price, one that the environment and future generations might have to pay. Today, Dubai's real estate market faces new challenges. Property prices remain volatile, and concerns over an oversupply of luxury developments loom large. In 2022, Dubai saw a record-breaking $56.6 billion in real estate transactions, yet industry analysts warn that this growth is unsustainable. The city continues to attract investment, but many fear that another bubble could form. Foreign buyers still dominate the market, raising concerns about affordability for residents. With an estimated 40% of Dubai's property market controlled by foreign investors, local citizens find themselves priced out of their own city. For those who see only the dazzling skyline, Dubai is a city of endless possibilities. But for those who look closer, the cracks in its real estate empire tell a different story. A story of ambition, excess, exploitation, and a desperate race to keep the illusion alive. Dubai's real estate boom created a global spectacle, but beneath the surface lies a complex and often troubling reality, one that investors, residents, and the world cannot afford to ignore. The future of Dubai's real estate market remains uncertain. Will it continue to thrive, or will it face another devastating crash? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear. Behind the luxury and the glamour, the dark side of Dubai's real estate boom cannot be ignored.